What's up, Internet world? He's dancing. We're the News 19 Nerds. I'm Michael.
I'm Leroy.
What are we talking about?
Trash.
I hate you so much. We're talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I love this show.
As I said.
The show's not great, I know, but I enjoy this show. Because let's talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just for a little before we watch the new trailer, all right? So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. comes out. Everybody's really hyped when it first comes out 6 years ago or whatever, because you're like, oh, they're going to continue what was in Avengers. We're going to find out what happens to Agent Coulson. Mm-hmm. The show, the first few episodes, you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. At least I thought it was.
I did.
Whatever. The problem that the show had is...
It was bad.
Besides that, the problem that the show had was you couldn't get those big name actors to come back in this TV show. And people were expecting that. They shouldn't have been expecting it, but people
I wasn't expecting it.
You weren't, but I think the overall population
I was expecting was for them to build on the mythos of the MCU.
Yeah.
And go to those little corners of the world in the MCU that they couldn't do or bring on screen in the big screen, or they hadn't gotten to yet. Connect some dots here and there.
The issue was they couldn't do anything without approval from the movie studios. At least it seemed that way. Mm-hmm. No story could really progress. Later, research. We got research behind us. Doing whatever. Thank you. Bye-bye. We rolling. We good. The issue was the shows couldn't progress without following beats from the movies.
True.
Eventually, they kind of said, hey, you know what? Let's not worry about the movies so much, like around season 3 and 4. And it got good, man.
I will say, to me, I got out at... When it... Whoa.
Okay.
Man. Firehouse. Ooh.
Yep.
When did Lucy Lawless come?
Oh,
was that season 3? I got out when Lucy Lawless showed up.
Maybe. Might have been season 3. Wasn't season 2. Might have been season 3.
I got out when...
Because that was around the Hydra arc.
I got out after that.
Okay.
When I got out when Hydra, Sitwell, and all of them came out.
Yeah.
And then you found out that old boy from Hicks...
was
Hudson.
an agent.
Yeah, was a double agent.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't enough to pull me in.
Okay.
I wasn't on board. Then I think another thing that I didn't like, the seasons were too long.
24 episodes or 22 episodes is a lot.
This should have been, you could have told some better stories, 13 seasons, or 13 episodes or 10 episodes.
Season 4 may be the best season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to me because it broke it up into 3 different arcs. Mm-hmm. You had the Ghost Rider arc, then you had the life model decoy arc, and then you had the framework arc. Mm-hmm. It was good. It was really good.
Now the actor who played Ghost Rider is coming back to play a Ghost Rider, but it's not the same Ghost Rider from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, very weird. I don't know. It's not connected to, I don't know.
And it's going to be on Hulu, so I know about certain things, but let's see how this is.
Let's see. I'm excited. I know I got rose-tinted glasses. It's fine.
We lost someone. A leader.
Scott.
No. The voiceover's back.
Oh, yeah.
I'll never be the director Coulson was. But we can save other lives. And that's what we're gonna do.
I tried so hard and got so far home. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
You and your friends are out of time.
Sir, there's a large unidentified object approaching Earth's atmosphere.
Can you feel it? It's coming. The death of everything.
Coulson?
We don't know where they're from, but we have a new target that looks exactly like Phil Coulson.
Been to a lot of worlds, some good, some garbage, but I've never been to one where people recognize my face.
Wherever these people came from, I think they destroyed it.
I know what he really is, and he won't stop until he eliminates the whole planet.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Well, that sounds reasonable. New plan. We fight.
Let's do this.
The person that is in there is not the man that you loved.
I've been looking all over for you.
Let them come.
Who's gonna protect me? Is Daisy coming? Or Sam?
Okay, let's roll!
Okay.
People fantasize about doing something heroic in times like these. But I'd save your own skin.
We didn't come this far to give up.
I've been hunting your kind my entire life. There's no use hiding. We'll always find you.
This is the end of the road. I can't leave you.
How do we stop this?
You really think you can beat me?
Yes. Yeah. That's soon.
It looks like a bad version of Transformers, Mad Max, Waterworld without the water.
I mean, is the show a little corny? Yeah. I'll give you that. It is, but I mean, I don't know what it is about the show. I feel like everybody involved with the show loves making the show.
And they know what kind of show they're making.
They kind of do.
And they're all in.
Yeah. Essentially, once they realized, hey, let's not worry about trying to follow these movies. Let's tell our own stories and kind of brush on the movies, not make everything tied to the movie as much as it was before. It got better.
I'll say this. Even though I don't like it, I don't knock anybody for liking what they like. It may not be for me.
Yeah.
And if this is what certain people like, that's good.
Yeah.
Let them have it. It's not for me. I tried. I know some people are like, you need to come back. And I was like, I watched. There's so much out there.
There is.
That I'm like, I would rather watch something else.
I get you.
Before I come back to this. Now, I'm quite sure this is going to be on the Disney Plus. So maybe then, when it goes on Disney Plus and there's nothing on,
you can binge it or whatever.
I binge it and like.
So I'm gonna say some stuff that's not gonna mean anything to you. So we saw Yo-Yo or Slingshot. You know who Slingshot is at least. We saw the girl with the metal hands. We saw Slingshot. We saw Quake. We saw pretty much all the returning characters. There were some minor characters who came back that we saw, which is awesome. And it looks like Coulson's a bad guy. And the way season 5 was, the way it was shot, they shot it like that could be the end of the show. So once they said, oh, let's bring it back for season 6, we got to come up with a new story. So it almost seems like they're kind of doing a soft reboot because we know there's a season 7 as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, season 7 has already been greenlit too. So this isn't the last season.
Now, is season 7 greenlit for TV or just greenlit?
I don't know. It's just been greenlit to come out.
It would be interesting if in other words, this is the end, and then they're like, season 7 only on Disney Plus.
That would be interesting. That could be something.
Because then you could do, you could tell a different story.
Right.
I'd be interested in that.
Okay. So I'm in. He's kind of like whatever. It's definitely not anything.
I like what you like, people.
Yeah, I could definitely see what they showed isn't something that wouldn't make somebody necessarily jump back into it. If you're in it, you're definitely going to keep following it. A lot of interesting plot threads that they're throwing out. So I'm excited to see where it goes. We'll all watch it when it comes back on May 10th, which is very soon, depending on whenever we put this video up. Let us know if you still watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What season do you think is the best? Season 4 is obviously the best answer. It is, man. It had Ghost Rider, it had LMDs. The framework was sick. Although the framework really only worked if you watched the show. Because if you didn't, you were like, because a lot of the callbacks don't mean anything to you. But it's whatever. I'm in. It's whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe on the video here. Find us, of course, here on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WOTX.com.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We're out.